Amber and Ian.
John Harbaugh, he got paid with the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, it was 2000.
Morning, everybody.
They won their last Super Bowl. They were in the AFC Championship game against some dude named, Mahomes. You lose to Buffalo 27-25 last year to the league MVP. Who are you going to get that's better? What more do you want outside of, somebody go beat Pat Mahomes? How many people have beaten that guy?
Amber and Ian. Weeknights at 7 Eastern on ESPN
Hello,
Radio
Andrew.
and on Sirius XM
And
Channel
this
80.
is Andrew from Outdoor Colorado. How's it going?
KRNT Des Moines is 102.1 FM
Well,
and
excited to taste the name. Hey, thanks,
Des Moines
thanks
sports
for joining
leader.
us for this morning.
Des Moines
And
Media
that's
Group Station.
You hear him? No problem. We are just getting the show started here, and we will be with you in just a bit.
Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
Morning, Tony. All right, welcome to this week's edition of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan, brought to you in part by our friends out at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage. Hope everyone's having a great day all across the good old US of A. We got a fun show for you. Going to talk a little fishing and ICAST stuff with Andrew from Tackle Talk Radio. I can't talk this morning. I got Turkey Talk Radio written down. That's all, folks. Yeah, that's it. Good morning, John. So we're going to talk with Andrew from Tackle Talk, and then Dave o'clock, 8 o'clock, Dave o'clock. We're going to talk to Dave Larson over there at Gamehide, and we'll talk to Joe Smelter in between there, plus all that other fun stuff. Show's brought to you in part by our good friends out of Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage. If you need to get a spot for your camper, your boat, your trailer, give them a holler over there in Carlisle, 515-822-1362. They'll get you a 12 by 50 assigned spot, secure gates 24/7. I keep my stuff down there. They do a great job. Always clean, easy to get in, easy to get out. And give Tracy, Dick, or Danielle a call and tell them I sent you. There you go. Sponsor or partner of the week is Gas Bowstrings. I got them up on the screen this morning on the Imperial RV live stream. Thanks to Eric and everybody at Gas Bowstrings. Skippy drew the names for the upgrade for everybody that bought a bow, and he contacted those, and he's building their bows with a brand new gas string and cable setup, so everybody's happy. This year, give it to Gas. If you need strings and cables, you'll love them. I got them on both of my bows. They work great. Good morning, Rick Seeker. Good to see you. Good morning, Scotty Mueller in Oklahoma. Good to see you, too. Hope everyone's doing well. All right, let's head over to the phones. We're gonna go talk to because I know Andrew's busy this morning. Did you have opening day yesterday?
We actually had exhibition game. The Reds played at our ballpark a couple days ago, so that was like our big kickoff.
Well, I imagine you were working on the field and stuff, huh?
Oh yeah, yep. Our opening day is on April 8th, so it is coming up quick.
Wow! And what's the name of your AAA team or AA team where you work at?
The Dayton Dragons.
The Dayton Dragons.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that. You like that? Are you a Dragon fan?
Oh yeah.
Well,
it's like the thing with minor league baseball is like all of them have such goofy names that it's nice to work for a team that has a normal name. Where like with a straight face, you can say you're a Dragons fan versus like a Montgomery Biscuits fan or a Baby Cakes fan or like all these kind of weird minor league baseball names. I like that we just have a normal one.
Yeah, and see, we got the Iowa Cubs.
Yeah, so that's fine too. Totally normal.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's all right. Hey, did ICAST happen already?
No, it's coming up in July.
Okay, I thought I saw you on something. Were you at a big show or something?
Yeah, so the Bassmaster Classic just happened last week. So that was the big, obviously it's the biggest tournament of the year, but then also there's always a huge expo at this. And this, unlike ICAST is for like industry folks and, the companies and stuff like that, and it's not open to the public. The Bassmaster Classic Expo is open to the public. So it is definitely the biggest, open to public trade show of the year in fishing for sure.
Yeah. Good morning, Jeff up there in New York. Good morning, Hoyt. Good to see you in Virginia. Hope everyone's doing well this morning. Yeah, I saw you somewhere. I had a rough week this week, so you're gonna have to forgive me. We had a lot of stuff going on with the family, but I saw you were styling and profiling.
Yeah, this was my first year getting to work for Bassmasters, so I was there doing some broadcast stuff. So on the live cast at the desk, and then doing some interviews in the boats with the guys before they went into the arena. So it was definitely fun. It was totally different than what I normally do at the Classic.
Did you talk to Shaw Grigsby?
I didn't get to see Shaw because Shaw wasn't in it, obviously, but I know that he was around. That's the other thing. When you're working, you don't get as much time to go around the expo and see all your friends and hang out for a little bit. So he was there, though.
I think he was retiring. I talked to him a couple of weeks ago, and he said he was going to start chasing alligators.
Well, there you go. That sounds fun, too. Nice little change of pace.
I told him he was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and I love him and Polly. They're super nice people, and
yes.
I haven't seen him in a few years, but I've been buddies with him for 20-something years. You can't find a nicer guy than Shaw Grigsby. So
no, he's awesome. Now, here's a question: would you recognize Shaw if he didn't have a mustache?
Oh, I would, because as soon as I heard his voice, I'd know who it was.
He's one of those guys that just has such an iconic look and style that I think I would have to do like a triple take if I ever saw him with a shaved mustache.
Well, half the time you can't see his mustache anyway because he's got that stupid hoodie thing on his, and I don't blame him. He doesn't want skin cancer, but half the time he's so covered up you can't even see him.
Yep.
But I will always, I love that man. I met him in St. Louis 20 something years ago, and we just became buddies. And I went down there and got my Osceola turkey. He helped me film the TV show, and I stayed with him and Polly there at the house. And you just can't ask for nicer people.
No, that's one thing I love about the whole outdoors industry in general. Is like, they are really nice, salt of the earth people. I mean, it's very rare you come across a total jerk in fishing.
Yeah.
I can't speak so much for the hunting side of things. I don't know too many of those guys, but on the fishing side, I mean, everybody's great.
Yeah, 99% of the people are just outstanding. When you're dealing with humans, Andrew, you're gonna find one once in a while, but
yeah. But I feel like our hit rate on jerks in the outdoor world is less than most other industries.
Oh, it's way less than most industries. Yeah, trust me. Morning, Dave. Tim Worley, good morning from West. Tim, Movet Outdoors, buddy. Good to see you. He's from Central Missouri. Hoyt, good to see you. Justin Jenkins, good morning, my friend. Go get me some turkey video. We got turkey season. I start turkey hunting next week. I'm so excited.
Oh, that's awesome.
I got to get through turkey.
I don't really do a whole lot. I need to get into turkey. I like deer, but I've never really went out for turkey season.
I wouldn't do it. It'll ruin you.
Really?
Yeah, it'll ruin you. I get this asked every year. If you had to give up whitetail hunting or deer hunting, what would it be? Or turkey hunting, what would it be? And I honestly have to say I'd probably have to give up the whitetail hunting. I love buck hunting as much as anything, but there's just something special about that spring turkey hunting.
Interesting. Now, our big problem around here is I hunt public land all the time, and around here, especially after like 2020 time frame, public land is so crowded up by me that, like, especially during any type of gun season, it's like a Civil War reenactment out there.
Yeah. Well, you're in Ohio, right?
Yeah.
So do you guys have, see here in Iowa, we have 4 seasons if you hunt with a bow, and I hunt everything with a bow, you can hunt all 4 seasons. Here's the secret about public hunting, Andrew. If you can get a mile or 2 away from the parking lot, you won't see anybody.
See, that's how it used to be around here. Now it's not really still the case. I'll go in 1.5 miles, 2 miles from nearest road, and you'll still see people all over the place. It's crazy. Here in Southern Ohio, the amount of hunters we have for the amount of public land we have is definitely disproportionate.
Yeah. Well, you're just going to have to find go. Here's the thing. And hey, Tim, you go get that bird. You'll get him for your son. Go get him. If you're in an area, especially for turkey season, deer hunting's really hard to get on private ground. It just is. But for turkey season, you can usually find somebody to let you hunt. You just need to put a resume in their mailbox. You get you an Onyx. You got Onyx on your phone?
Yep, I use Onyx all the time.
All right. And Onyx has got a new fishing thing coming out. Did you know that?
Yeah. They do.
Okay. So if you look up where you want to go hunt on private land, and you find out who the lander is, you can find all that on Onyx. And just 4 or 5 months before season, you go put a nice letter in their mailbox and say you're willing to sign a liability waiver. You're willing to help them out with the chores or whatever. Here's my hunting experience, my hunter education. If you do that, I guarantee you, nobody else has done that, and you're going to be able to. You're going to find you're going to be able to get access to ground like never before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know, you're in podcasting. You're supposed to keep talking.
Yeah. Yeah, it just takes the effort. I mean, that's like anything else in the world now, it seems like, especially younger folks. I'll kind of rag on my generation a little bit. It's like, we don't really seem to want to put in the effort necessary to get any sort of results we want. We just kind of expect it. You're like, no, you would be surprised how few people, I get that when people are looking for jobs, like where I work. Like, you would be amazed how few people will, like, pick up the phone and call you or, you know, agree to come down and just, you know, see the facility in person without, like, an actual formal interview or, you know, just take the time to reach out. All they do is submit their application and expect a job.
Yeah. Well, I'm 61, buddy. I'm not going to say anything because I already sound like a grumpy old man as it is all the time. My wife gets on me all the time. Daniel, what? You're not that old, Dan. Yeah. Well, I don't think I agree with you, honey. Yeah. Get off my lawn. I'm just telling you, buddy. It's a crazy. Tim, I also like to give Christmas hams out to all my landowners. Tim, that is a great suggestion. A lot of people, that is a great deal. I always offer to share my deer and everything. Hoyt says, I'm surprised we don't hardly have anyone in public where I'm at to have a pile of turkey. Yeah, deer season's always going to be bigger than turkey season, Hoyt. I mean, it just is. Good morning, Shane Lee. How you doing, buddy? Hey, I want to thank you. I got an email last week, and I didn't know that I don't even know anything about this, to be honest with you, but I got an email saying that we were rated in the top 100 podcast and radio shows on outdoors in the country. And we came in number 69, the Outdoor Call Radio. And part of that is got to be because we have shows like you that we air every Tuesday. And I want to thank you for continuing to be a great partner for the app and the network, Andrew. You got a great show, and I listen to it every week when I upload it, and you do a great job.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you letting us be a part of it. It's definitely been a fun ride. We're on year number 6 of the show, I think. But yeah, the thing about like fishing shows, especially, and I'm sure you've heard it a lot, is like there's a lot of fishing shows out there, but there's not a lot of fishing shows that take the time to try and be truly educational and truly unbiased. I think that's kind of like the lane that we tried to occupy, was just trying to be the opposite of what a lot of fishing shows are, which are pretty much just, you know, promoting their sponsors or, you know, telling fish stories or whatever. And it's like, no, I bet for every episode, if it's 30 or 40 minutes by the time it's done, I bet I've got, you know, 4 or 5 hours of prep in it, an hour or so of recording, 2 hours of editing. Like, it's not a flip on the microphone and just rabble for 30 minutes and be done. It's, you know, we really try and treat it like a true job and a true show and put a lot of effort into it, so that if you're, you know, kind enough to give us that 30 or 40 minutes, we want to make sure that you learn something at the end of it.
Well, you do a good job with that. Tim in Missouri says, by the way, we don't have any turkey or deer in Missouri, just so you know. And then Justin Jenkins just said, hey, same here in Illinois. We don't have any either. You guys, good morning, Jeff Kaposka. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. There. I'm just trying to keep up with the live messages. Hey, you're right on that. This is our 27th year on the air this year. And I think part of the reason we've been allowed to be on the air for so long and people have been kind enough to follow us every week is it's not about me. It's definitely not about my Andrew, my producer. That's for sure. You know, he all he cares about is his fantasy football league. But
the champ.
He's got his Andrew, do you know what's got an A? What is that A thing? He's got a hat that has an A on it.
That's called the 2021 World Series champions.
Oh, you know who that is, Andrew? I have no idea.
Geez.
Yeah,
no clue.
Yeah, I don't either. Is that for Ankeny?
Who are horrible. Do you know that? You are absolutely horrible.
I must have got that at the thrift store or something. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, Dollar General had a big sale on the other day. Yeah,
ouch.
Yeah. But, I didn't want the show to be about me. I mean, I'll tell stories once in a while, but, I always try to keep it entertaining and educational because, you make it fun. If you mess up, I tell about my mess ups all the time. That way people don't feel intimidated to call and ask a question or share stories. But I always wanted the show to be like 2 through 3 people sitting around a coffee table, just having a conversation.
Yep.
So, but I think you do a great, as far as product knowledge and stuff, what's out there and different tactics and stuff. I learned some stuff listening to you. So you keep up what you're doing.
Thank you. That's the goal, obviously. Hopefully, we got no signs of stopping. Fingers crossed. So
yeah, well, you just got to find time where you're not working 18 hours a day.
Well, that's the fun part right now. I mean, the good news is, like 3 or 4 years ago, the baseball schedule for minor league baseball changed so that they always have Mondays off. Now I don't get Mondays off of work, but we don't have a game, so that means you get to go home at 6 p.m. or whatever. So at least I know it worked out really well since I release on Tuesday. That at least worst case scenario, every Monday night I don't have a Dragons game, so that I can go and put the episode out real fast and record it on Monday night if for some reason the rest of the week gets away from me. So at least I have a safety net built in on Monday nights that I can do it.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. Hey, we got to hit a real quick break, Andrew. Hang on for me. We'll be right back. It's the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. No turkeys here in Oklahoma. Grant Neal, good morning. Pure whitetail, buddy. Pure whitetail, pure turkey. Pure turkey? Pure turkey. Good morning, Steve. How you doing, buddy? Steve's down in Missouri. I bet he's hearing some gobbles. It's pure strutter.
Pure strutter.
Yeah, pure strutter, pure turkey. It's just all good. I mean, they just got good stuff. Good morning, Pete. I hope you're healing up, buddy.
So when you need help promoting your business or special event, it's not always an easy choice. Have you heard about Boyd Creative Print Shop? They have over 30 years.
What's everybody doing today?
Like you put their ideas into action.
Oh. Turkeys are definitely starting to bust up here in Iowa. I got some good trail cameras this week.
They also offer designs on bags, decals and stickers, and vinyl wraps from boats to vehicles to get your message out. This will help you inform and educate folks about your event or business while doing it with a creative look. Boyd Creative Print Shop has hundreds of...
Yeah, I haven't talked to Larry Mack, Steve. I'm sure he's got some down on his lease. But they're definitely... Grant, if you're on here, how are they doing in Ohio? They starting to bust up in Ohio, bud?
5776, or check them out online or on social media or at boydcreativeprintshop.com.
Pure Whitetail has a big sale going on. They got a big contest this weekend. You might want to go to purewhitetail.com and check that out.
Seasonings has everything you need to help you make some of the best tasting sausage, snack sticks, or jerky around. High Mountain Seasonings offers simple, easy to use kits.
I think it was Full Throttle. They had a big deal going on.
Blends that will produce wild game snacks your family will love. High Mountain Seasonings makes grilling steaks or smoking your favorite meats taste even better with their specialty spices, marinades, and rubs for deer, elk, or your favorite steaks. High Mountain has also just introduced taco and...
Yeah, there you go, Tim. Turkeys, crappie, and mushrooms. That's the big three for spring. That's for sure. I agree with you 100%.
Go to HIMTNjerky.com for recipes and to find the closest store near you. High Mountain Seasonings has everything you need to make your game or favorite grilling meats.
Hang on, I gotta ask Andrew something. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Hop on over to the Lollipop store, located at 647 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny. That's where you'll find over 30 fresh flavors of the most delicious Iowa-grown popcorn in the central Iowa area. You'll love the fresh hot flavors like cardamom,
Hey, will you do me a favor after next week?
cheddar cheese, birthday cake, or patriotic mix, just to name a few. You'll find something for everyone at Lollipop in Ankeny. Arlie and his crew can help you pick out the perfect variety pack.
I'll be traveling a little bit, okay?
Lollipop has everything you'll need, from ready-to-eat popcorn to all the fixings to make great popcorn at any event. Everyone loves popcorn, especially when it's from Lollipop. It's the same great popcorn you'll find at the Iowa State Games, locally grown and popped to perfection. Lollipop can help with any special occasion, corporate events, and special fundraising for your school. For more information, contact Lollipop at 515-268.
You guys want to see what the secret listener won today?
Lollipop, great tasting popcorn from Iowa since 1960.
I actually drew 2 winners this week. I'll tell you what the first winner is going to win right there. Woo! How about that? And I think, morning, Roger. How's things up in New York, buddy? Happy birthday, by the way. I think it was his first couple times entering too. Got my Grizzly Drifter 20 packed up for a day trip. There you go, Jeff.
Relationships and your work. The staff at New Life offer one-on-one sessions that get right to the heart of the matter. We work with you so you can discover better choices on how to handle the issues you might be dealing with in your life. When you're looking for someone to listen to you, we're here. Please consider calling us for a confidential appointment.
Well, there you go, Scuba. Good. Tell her I said good luck, buddy. A lot of youth hunts are going to be happening here pretty quick, so good luck to all the kids out there. I actually went out and got my 410. I bought a little Steven Savage 410. I'll talk about it here in a minute.
Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday all across the good old US of A. My guest is the host of Tackle Talk Radio. His name is Andrew, and he is in Ohio, and we're talking a little bit about his program. Who's your favorite? Give me 2 or 3 of your favorite guests.
Favorite guest? I would say, I've got a real soft spot for, the legends that we've been lucky enough to have on. So, Bill Dance, Jimmy Houston, Denny Brower, those type of guys, just because there's so much bass fishing history and so much knowledge in those conversations and nostalgia, and those are definitely tough to beat. But honestly, some of my favorite conversations we get to have are really on the, marine biology and aquatic biology side of things, where you get these people that have done these scholarly research papers and, research studies about certain things. So last year, we had a whole episode. It was the first episode and the first study I've ever heard of where someone actually tried to prove or disprove the old wives' tale that, if a fish is bleeding, that you pour Mountain Dew or whatever down its, throat, and that's supposed to stop the bleeding. And he did this guy's out of Canada. He's awesome. And Mr. Cook. And he went and did a whole, I don't know if it was 6 months or 8 month study on this thing to try and scientifically prove or disprove it, and was able to basically prove that it does nothing. It just kind of fools us and puts that fish in a state of shock for 30 seconds or so. It doesn't actually stop the bleeding. It just makes that fish basically almost and just kind of hold its breath enough and stop its heartbeat enough that the blood stops pumping out of that fish for a second, so it cools you. But if you put it back in a clear tank of water or a live well or something like that, in 30 seconds to a minute, you'll start to see the blood start to recirculate and start to come out of those gills. So that kind of stuff is always really fun to me, just because I'm a nerd and I love the science side of fishing. So those are probably selfishly my favorite ones.
Yeah. I was going to say, I think if you foul hook a fish like that, they're pretty much done, aren't they?
Yeah, for the most, it depends on where it's at. So there are some places that you can, hook a fish in the tongue patch where it will bleed like a pig, and it looks like, oh my gosh, this fish is completely done. But it's not a deathly spot really to have that bleeding coming from. Whereas if you go a little deeper and you actually go in the gills and you hook them in the gills, then yeah, that can be a death sentence for them. But there are some places on those fish that they just bleed a lot, and it looks a lot worse than it really is, but that fish will be fine. With a little tongue patch is definitely one of those where you hook it, you're like, oh my gosh, this fish has no chance, but it'll be totally fine.
Yeah, that's not always good, I'm telling you. You're Roger, you're welcome. Brant, good morning, buddy. Good to see you. Thank you, Paula. We appreciate you. Thank you, Steve. You send me some pictures when you guys get it. Scotty Mueller just sent me 3 or 4 pictures of some toms strutting in Oklahoma, so they're definitely looking good out there. I got to tell you, my favorite 2 fish to catch. I love bass fishing. I grew up bass fishing, but I just don't bass fish anymore. I have gotten ruined when I moved from Missouri up to Iowa 24 years ago. I got introduced to Mr. Wally, and that just ruined me. And
walleye are so fun.
Yeah. Oh, they drive you nuts.
Yeah. They're one of my favorite bites to get. They're not one of my favorite fights. Once you actually hook them, we always kind of joke around here that it's kind of like reeling in a wet paper bag once the fish finally realizes that it's hooked. But the first initial bite around here in our rivers and stuff, you can tell a walleye or a sawguy bite from a smallmouth bite instantaneously. They thump that thing so hard, and then you hook, and you've got 5 or 6 seconds of kind of a good fight before it realizes and it just sort of lets it, do its thing, and it's kind of dead weight down there. But the initial bite of a walleye or a sawguy is my favorite.
Yeah, I just like to eat them.
Well, that too.
Yeah. I always throw my bass. I always throw my bass back, but the paper mouse, the crappie, and the walleye, man, we had walleye. I think I had the last of my Minnesota walleye last week. Jenny fried it up, and I fish to eat. I love it. But even with the live scope and stuff on my boat, Andrew, they sit there and laugh at you. You can mark them on the sonar, and they give you the fin. I mean, they're rude. I mean, it's not a lot of fun sometimes.
No, that's the one bad thing about technology increasing is we're all now realizing just how many fish were actually around and how many fish we have probably been within 2 inches of their nose over the past 20, 30 years, and they just look at us and laugh, like you said. There's nothing you can do. That fish is not going to cooperate. We used to think if you get, we're just trying to find them. It's like, oh, no, you could be completely around them, and they're just not in the mood.
Yeah. Hey, Philip, good morning. Philip says, did you ever have Rebel Snodgrass on? He chums for Saw Guy. Hey, good morning, Chris Lewandowski. Philip, I don't think we've ever had Rebel on. Have you interviewed him, Andrew?
No, I have not.
No. Well, we'll have to check into that, Philip. Thanks for the suggestion on that, buddy. I don't know. Is that legal? You would have to check the game laws because that's a game fish. I don't know can you chum for a game fish?
I don't know. I have no idea. Obviously, we don't fish live bait really very much for me. I mean, I'm all artificial stuff, so I'm not too hip on the chumming law.
I'm gonna have to check that out. So because every state's different, and we reach all over the country now, so I don't want to say, you can do that or not. Just always check your local game regulations, folks. My favorite fighting fish and eating fish is the northern pike. That's from Scotty. So. Pound for pound.
Pike are one of those things I would rather not hook than hook.
Yeah, they're just big old
slimy. They stink. They cut your line. They've stolen more chatterbaits and crankbaits from me than I can ever count. I should be able to fill out an insurance claim against pike for how many lures I've lost to them.
Yeah, pound for pound, the biggest, or the best fighting fish for me is a smallmouth bass.
Yep, agree.
Yeah, them little footballs, man. You get them 4 or 5 pounds. You think you got a big old 20-pound something on there. I mean, they just, especially if you're using a spinning rod.
Yeah, and that's what we fish most of the time around here. We're in the rivers, so not only smallmouth, but moving water smallmouth, river smallmouth, where they are just lean, mean muscles down there. There's just something about a river moving water smallmouth that just has that extra little, attitude to it because it's used to having to compete against the current, and it's a little bit more of a do-or-die ecosystem in that river, and I feel like they're just even a little bit more aggressive. So much fun. Yeah.
Oh, they definitely are. I don't think I've never hunted Ohio, and I don't believe I've ever fished. I go through there quite a bit because I go to Pure Whitetail. They got a bash in June every year. Go out and see Josh and Grant, everybody there, and then I drive through there when I go to Pennsylvania to go and check out my buddies out there to go turkey hunting out at Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls. So it's a beautiful state. And I've seen some really pretty rivers. I bet that is really good fishing in there.
Yep, that's probably our best fishing around me. Is if you know what you're doing and you really want to go out and have a chance at a good day, it's the moving water versus the lakes. The lakes around here aren't that great. I mean, if you want to drive 3.5 hours, you can go up to Erie or you can get up to St. Clair or something, and then you're fine. But our southern Ohio lakes are they definitely leave something to be desired. That's for sure. So yeah, a lot of the guys that really know what they're doing, kind of live more in the current and more in the moving water than they do the lakes.
Well, you guys got some really good muskie fishing in them rivers too.
Yep, and it's starting to get better too.
Yeah.
So we never really used to have a ton of muskie in here, but now, like where I live in Dayton, there's 2 lakes that are kind of at the north end of the watershed where these 2 rivers kind of meet right in downtown Dayton, and both the lakes that feed those 2 rivers, they started stocking, well, one of them anyway, they started stocking muskie about 5 or 6 years ago, and now those fish are starting to come through the dam, and they're starting to come down by us about an hour south. And yeah, like you said, give it, 3, 4, 5 years, there'll be a ton of muskie in these rivers, and it'll be really fun. They're starting to get big. They're like, mid-40s right now for the biggest ones. So give it another couple years, and it'll be exciting.
Yeah, Josh and Grant, those guys, they pick up, they go muskie fishing every year. Brant says there's nothing wrong with eating northern pike. No, you get that Y bone out, Brant. Northern pike's good eating. Morning, Hank. Morning, Hank, down at Revelton. Tell everybody hi at Revelton for me. Well, Andrew, I knew half an hour with you was going to go quick today, buddy.
That's better than the opposite of you pulling teeth.
No, you keep doing what you're doing. You can find Andrew on the Outdoor Call Radio every Tuesday. He's on with the Crappie Connection and Jason Mitchell Outdoors TV. So we got 3 great fishing shows for you every Tuesday. And you can also check out his social media, and he's in other platforms too. But we want you to go to the Outdoor Call. But if somebody wants to check out your stuff, what social media wise, what do they do there, buddy?
Yep, you just search Tackle Talk on pretty much anything. So Tackle Talk Podcast on Instagram, Facebook. We upload the audio to YouTube in case that's easier for people to listen on. We have a website, tackletalkpodcast.com. Basically anywhere that you can listen or find any of that stuff, just search Tackle Talk and you'll find us.
Yeah, if you go to theoutdoorcallradio.com and look on the menu for the shows playing on the app, there's a little logo there for Andrew, and it'll take you right to his website too. So you can link that way. It's easy to do. So, well, listen, you have a good baseball season. I will try to get a hold of you after the All-Star break, or when things slow down a little bit. Maybe we can get you back on. If you got something shaking, get a hold of me, and we'll try to get you on sooner if you need something.
Sounds good. I appreciate you guys as always. You guys are awesome.
We appreciate you, pal. Have a great summer, and let us know if you need anything, okay?
All right, you too. Thank you.
There he goes, Andrew from Tackle Talk Radio. Fine feller right there. All right, it is 7:30 and some change. You can still get Green Reaper. You can still get a Green Reaper turkey call from Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls, and I don't know if they got a show special on anymore, but I know the next time that Todd's going to be somewhere, it's going to be at the Chico Outdoor Show out there by Greensburg, Pennsylvania. They'll have their big Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey booth set up, so go check them out. Good morning, Jacob. Chris, I agree with you 100%. So we'll check that out. All right, let me take real quick before I take a break. I want to thank everybody for all the prayers and everything. We didn't do Turkey Talk Radio on Wednesday. We had something going on in the family, and my kids' mom, my ex-wife, Laura, we're still all real close, and she had a medical emergency on Monday night. And make a long story short, just if you could keep praying for her, that would be awesome. She was up at Iowa State for the last couple days, and hopefully the kids are going to get to bring her home. And but I just appreciate all the thoughts and prayers and everything, because I want to make sure the kids have their mom, and we just want to wish everybody a thank you for keeping her in your prayers. I appreciate that. So thank you for that. 7:32 and some change. Let me hit a break, and we'll be right back. We'll tell you who the secret listener winners of the week are. And if you heard turkey gobble, that's going to be your cue to call if you want to get in for that Gamehide turkey vest. 244-1350, 244-1350. We'll be right back.
When you're getting ready to outfit your next outdoor adventure,
there you go, Jeff. That sounds nice. Good morning, Kenny.
That's your one-stop outdoor shop. That's Sportsman's Warehouse. The Sportsman's Warehouse has everything you need from fishing, hunting, firearms, and camping gear that will make any outdoor trip a success. Sportsman's Warehouse carries nationally known brands that have been tried and proven in the field and on the water. Smokers and grills that will cook
he just wasn't sure about that.
Kayaks and boat gear are also on hand to help you find more fish when you go wet alone. Sportsman's Warehouse has footwear and clothing choices at great prices that will make sure you are outdoors in comfort and style. So, if you're traveling, you can also shop 24/7 at sportsmanswarehouse.com. So next time you're planning your next outdoor adventure, make sure that you check out Sportsman's Warehouse in Ankeny.
You're ready for your next outdoor adventure. Wouldn't it be nice to have high-definition footage as a fun memory of your time in the outdoors? Well, Tacticam has been helping hunters do that very thing.
That's good right there. That one.
The 5.0 wide camera, you're going to capture your hunts like never before. They can help you cover your bow fishing trips with the new Tacticam fish cam that's totally waterproof.
I'll give you the signal.
Record some awesome bow fishing action.
Yeah. We got the Fantasy Football League updated yesterday or the day before. Did you get your email that the league was activated?
I saw it. I haven't adjusted. Do I need to hit anything?
I don't know. You just got to go in there and hit your team, I guess. Or are you going to keep the same name? Or
I mean, for now, until I find something different.
I'm not going to tell you his fantasy football name. It's
Heading to your favorite outdoor spot. Is your hunting, fishing, or utility knife ready for any task?
well. I got to see what's going on with the family situation. But if everything's okay, which I hope, because that's more important, I should be able to start turkey hunting next week. Going to Kansas. Going to start the season in Kansas. But I just got to make sure the kids are taken care of. The kids are okay. You know, Danny's 25 now. He's not a kid anymore. I don't know. Do you do this? When I look at my son, I still see that little kid. You know, and it's I don't know if that's a father dad thing. You know, and I'm proud of him and I love him, but I can still see that little kid out there shooting at Genesis bow, or you know, just I don't know. And I was thinking about him a lot this week. But I'll never. I think there's two things that Dad appreciates more than anything. One is when your kids are small enough and when they're babies and they fall asleep on your chest while you're. I don't know how many times I'd be watching football or whatever, and Riley would fall asleep on my chest for a couple hours. That was money. That was worth $1 million to me right there, and I'll never lose that. But that and when your dog is sleeping next to you, kicking you all night. That Raven, man. Scoot your butt over, you bed dog. That dog's so spoiled, it's ridiculous. I bought the Gamehide turkey vest, boy. It's nice. The only thing is they need to make the straps chunky guys, but it's really nice. Well, I'm gonna have him on at 8 o'clock, Chris. I'll tell him to make a chunky monkey one. Because I'm right there with you, buddy. I got it. We got the turkey vest. We're gonna give it away. It's an XL. That's as big. That's a pretty big vest.
Multiple camera arms are available, including the Stiff Arm, Stiff Arm Pro, and Stiff Arm Elite. They're made of high quality.
Boy, and we got a next year at the Iowa Deer Classic. If we got a deal, Rupert and I got something special for the Deer Classic next year. It's gonna take forever to get here because we're excited.
If you're looking to tape your hunts this season, check out fourtharrowcameraarms.com. Outdoors Dan approved for the field for great video.
Good luck to own your house, Jake.
Listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio on 1350 ESPN. Got the Tacticam Reveal cameras out. Got turkeys strutting and stuff. I got a really good camera. We had off the break. We had somebody call in and ask what walleye wings were, and they're basically the belly meat and pectoral fins located behind the head of the walleye fish. That's what the walleye wings. And yes, they are good to eat. You can deep fry them. Yep. Ooh. Yep, they're good to eat. And the cheek meat's good too. The walleye cheeks are good too. I got a turkey strutting here somewhere. I think it's on my Reveal app.
I got a turkey.
Oh, yes, I do.
Got a turkey.
Yep, there's a.
How about you?
Tom strutting by the other day. Yeah, I gotta get my blind out too. I just didn't want to do it with all this wind and stuff. It's crazy. Went out and dropped the cooler, the Grizzly cooler. They got Grizzly donated a 45-quart cooler this year, and I dropped off the Trica walleye rod that they sent me to the iCubs. I got to go out there for the iCubs day. The outdoor day at the iCubs is May 30th. Andrew and I will be out there. First 750 guests, you're going to get a MEPS iCubs spinnerbait at the gates. Well, how about that? That's going to be nice.
Now that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like MEPS spinnerbaits too. You catch all sorts of fish on those. That's a neat deal. But we'll have that, and we'll have a $500 Outdoors Dam prize pack to give away. So that's going to be Friday, May 30th, down at Principal Park. So check that out.
All there, black and white, clear as crystal.
There you go. Let's see. JLM still got a bunch of Federal and Winchester turkey loads in stock, but they're getting picked over. So get out there. I actually took my 410 out the other day and got that pattern in. I got that new Vortex Crossfire green dot on there, and I showed everybody the picture. Boy, I sighted in at 25 yards, and that nitro ammo, that pattern was just awesome. So I'm going to probably take that to Pennsylvania with me, and I'm going to try to get 3 with my bow. And if I don't have a turkey opportunity in Pennsylvania by the second day, then I'm going to put the bow up, and I'm going to go take that 410 and go chase one. So I might go to Missouri and try to get one with my bow down there too. It just depends how long Kansas and Iowa takes me to get done. So we'll see what's going on there. All right, secret listener contest winner. I drew 2 names this week because we had a bunch of people enter, and I thought it was just, here's the thing. I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to start pulling a name here during the week. And if you have not downloaded the Outdoor Call Radio app on your device, it's whether you got an Android or an iPhone, it's free to do it. It's free to listen. And all you got to do is Monday through Friday, send me a screenshot of a show that you're listening to, and my email's right there on the app. It just says message. It says message station. You hit that little button there, and when you pop that, it says email, Facebook Messenger, or Twitter. You hit email. My email pops right up. It's super easy to do, and chances are, if you listen for the year, you're going to win. I can pretty much guarantee you're going to win. It's a luck of the draw. So, but this week, and I think this guy only entered like once or twice because I don't remember seeing his name in my log sheets. I went when I logged in as prize. But Doug Pointus of Reynolds, Iowa. Doug just won a Tacticam 5.0. I'm showing everybody on the live stream. 5.0 wide camera. So he's got something to go, a POV to go out there and film his hunts or fishing adventures or whatever he's doing. So congratulations, Doug. And then the bonus winner is Mike Kennedy in Kirksville, Missouri. Mike won a Weeby Knives package. Thanks to, there's all the names right there. Doug Pointus of Reynolds and Mike Kennedy of Kirksville. I drew those this morning. So congratulations, everybody. Now you're talking. I love it. I just need an extender. You all are crazy if you do not download the app. There. Well, thank you. That's very nice of you, Chris. That's very kind of you. I like the app. I mean, it's my app. I own it, but I mean, it's fun to listen to and it's free. And like I said, I'm always doing contests and stuff on there. So get on there, and eventually everything that we do is going to be on the app. Eventually, this show live will be on Saturdays on the app. So I'm just trying to get everything ready so all the partners are taken care of. But I will tell you, I've got some really cool stuff. Trying to think. What did I tell you the next big contest was? Because we just gave away the turkey package. We just gave away the deer decoy. We'll probably give away. I'm giving away that Gamehide vest. Are we doing that today or next week?
I think we were looking. We said either this week or next week, but
we'll do it next week.
But next week.
All right. So let me hear a go.
All right.
Let me hear a go.
Are you sure? You're ready for this gobble?
I want to hear it.
All right. I looked far and wide. Here you go.
That's it? Oh, there you go.
Well, you got to space it out.
All right, 244-1350, 244-1350. We'll take the first caller. Just make sure you haven't won anything in the last 30 days, and we'll get you. And we're gonna give that vest away next week. So That is a nice turkey vest. And by the way, Gamehide.com has got them on sale right now for 60% off. If you go to Gamehide.com, you're going to love that vest. The learning sessions on the app are priceless. Well, Chris, that's awful kind of you. Thank you. Now, Chris has won a couple stuff off the app. So I don't know. I got some stuff coming. I'm trying to think of something big we can do. I mean, we got the Pines Resort fishing trip. We'll start doing that contest in June or July. And then we'll have, I've got a couple big fall packages, fall hunting packages. I got some Reveal Tacticam cameras we'll give away. I've got some Fourth Arrow and Winsent stuff. I've got a Fourth Arrow backpack. I'll have a couple $100 Pure Whitetail gift cards we'll throw in there. And we have Weeby knives. I got a bunch of Weeby knives. Chad and everybody sent me those the other day. So we're giving away some Weeby knife packages. And I'm trying to think. There was something else. I don't know if it was a deer decoy. We got something from DSD. I just got to clarify it with Scott. So we'll see what's going on. 7:45 and some change here on the Outdoor Call Radio. Let me do the fishing reports. The fishing report is brought to you by the fine folks at why is my script all messed up? Andrew, did you mess my stuff up?
Don't touch my stuff.
Well, I think you did you?
I did not.
You did not touch my stuff?
No way.
Fishing Report is brought to you by the fine folks at Trica Fishing. Fred's Live Bait up in Deer River, Minnesota. If you're going to Cass, Leech, Red, Devils, I don't care wherever you're going, Lake Winnie, you need to stop by Fred's Live Bait in Deer River and get your stuff. You can also go to the Winnie Trading Post up by Lake Winnie. Those are all owned by Sean and his family, and they've got a Rainbow River mix on minnows that you get way more than you pay for. Just trust me. The bait's always fresh. It's really good. And Sean always knows where the fish are. The guides come in there to get their bait. That should tell you something. So if the guides are going there, what do you think they're doing? They're telling Sean where they're catching fish. So I would definitely go up there and check it out. And I want to thank the fine folks at the Pines Resort, Chad and everybody up there too. So a lot of things going on. Black Hawk Lake shoreline fishing has been productive. The bite has been hit or miss with fluctuating water temperatures. Anglers are catching more crappie and some walleye. Black crappie bites fair. They're catching them around the Ice House Point and the Inlet Bridge area. Walleye are fair and yellow perch are fair. Where are we at? 2 breaks? No, I got a break. He's breaking me. We'll be right back. I'll finish up the fishing report on 1350 ESPN.
If bow hunting or archery is your passion, get to Archery Field and Sports in Altoona and see what's new in your sport. Archery Field and Sports has been helping archers and bow hunters for generations.
Oh, I know what it was. We got arrows coming. We got a new arrow partner.
Archery Field and Sports carries archery gear for
Hey, Scotty, you have a wonderful day, buddy. Thanks for listening.
all the top extras and accessories you'll ever need. Mark and his staff are trained on all the latest tuning and setup techniques and are experts at personally fitting you to the bow you want. They also have a 40-yard indoor range that will help you with getting sighted in. Archery Field and Sports has leagues and personal training sessions available for you to train for the upcoming seasons that'll help you fill your tags. Archery Field and Sports at East 56th Street in Altoona.
7:47 and on a Saturday. Is it too early to call?
For more information, go to archeryfield.com or call 515.
Doug, it's Outdoors Dan.
Hey, are you in the
Hey, you want a? Did you see what you won?
Here's a place to help you start looking for that new travel partner for your
You're
next
not
vacation
watching the show?
or
Shame on you.
head on over
Hey,
to
will you do me a favor? You're going to be able to pick. You got a Tacticam 5.0 POV camera.
for 50 years.
So that's what your prize is. So congratulations. So you're going to be able to. You're welcome. Thank you for listening to the app. Just tell it to all your friends and family for me. Ask them to download it. You're going to be able to pick this up at Des Moines Radio Group downtown. It's here, but you're going to have to wait till Monday. Can you just tell me what your date of birth is real quick? Because I need to put that in the show log so when you pick it up, they're going to ask you for it. Okay, I'm going to give you to Andrew real quick. So just tell him so I don't say it out because we're doing the live stream right now. I don't want that on the air. Here, hang on. Doug.
Making memories to last
Let's talk about a story, an Iowa story about a dream that took several years to come true in Osceola, Iowa. It's the story of
Everybody got all their turkey stuff ready? And hey, I will tell you this: the ticks are bad. So I had the limit tick dog thing on Raven, and I still found one tick on him. I didn't have anything, but make sure you're wearing your limit tick.
At the station, as long as you bring your ID.
It's been real warm. Got to keep your kids, you, and get too many things them ticks are causing these days.
They're located at 1400 West Clay Street, right off I-35. Revelton Distillery Fine Spirits.
Just got to do it Monday through Friday.
It's officially
and other retailers around Iowa. Please check them out online at reveltondistillery.com or visit them at the distillery.
There's a
If it's
sculpture
time to
park
celebrate
right
or just
across
time to
the
sit
street
back
from
and
us.
Maybe next year I got to talk to Todd. But maybe next year we can give one of them compass carts away, huh? That'd be cool. I'll talk to Todd.
Yep. 1416 Locust. It'll have all the different stations.
How many people out there have e-bikes? Well, that works on your ATV or your Polaris or your e-bike. That'd be a good prize. Jeff says ticks are bad in New York, too.
Fixation and power shop, to name a few. Scents are available in powder and liquid form to last longer than hanging branches or scraps. Try the White Lightning Ester Scent. It's a proven scent that bugs can't resist. Pure Whitetail is more than scents. It's a community of hunters that are family.
Well, Doug's happy.
Go to purewhitetail.com and check out all
I love these cameras, man. These things work great.
seed, grilling sauces, coffee,
4K. You can go to 4K. You can go to 1080 if you want.
successful in the field. Go to
I love my
purewhitetail.com.
Tacticam stuff.
Look 'em up on Facebook. If you love to hunt, join the Pure Whitetail family today.
Hey, Outdoors Dan here. How many times have you had to quit hunting because your feet got cold or uncomfortable?
Well, not me, because I'm wearing Norlander.
In any weather or outdoor activity. Have you heard of Norlander Sock Company? Norlander Sock Company uses high-quality alpaca to produce some of the best socks out there. Alpaca socks will keep your feet comfortable and feeling great all day.
I haven't seen Rupert on here all day. I haven't seen Skippy. I wonder where's everybody's at. Everybody's busy.
Alpaca socks also has a natural antibacterial quality to them that will keep your socks from smelling. They have heavyweight and lightweight styles with a bunch of color and size choices.
I was pleasantly surprised with that 410 with that TSS shot. I mean, it was just like squeeze, 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 squeeze. And it's just like, 12 gauge, your shoulders didn't. It was nothing.
Just go to NorlanderSocks.com and give your feet a treat.
That TSS shot's a miracle. Oh, hey, Skippy! There's Skippy. All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio. Skippy Peterson's in the house, everybody. Well, he's not in the house. He's watching on the live stream up there at Gearhead Central in Wisconsin. Lake Belvedere, the Crappie Bites Fair. If you're not in the shallow, look for them in habitat out to 6 to 8 feet of water. Channel catfish bite. The ice out channel catfish bite's been really good. Largemouth bass are slow. Well, are you yawning? Are we yawning during the show? Did we get a caller for the vest?
Not yet.
244-1350. If you haven't won in the last 30 days, call right now if you want to qualify for that turkey vest. That's a nice turkey vest. Let's see. Lake Darling, surface water temperatures around 46. Black Crappie Bites fair. Channel catfish bite is good. Big Creek, the walleye are fair. They're catching walleye shallow near the riprap shoreline and jetties around sunset and after. Cast jigs with twister tail, swim baits, or minnows. Viking Lake, the black crappie bite's good. The largemouth bass bite is good as well. There's a Learn to Hunt program which opens registration for a wild turkey workshop. This is offered to participants age 16 or older that have no wild turkey hunting or experience, like Andrew. Like Andrew over there. Workshop is a two-part series which will be held from 6 to 9 on April 8th and 10th near Polk City. Both evenings will feature knowledge and skills building sessions with instructors who will provide hands-on learning with the Teach the Basics. For those interested in a challenge of wild turkey hunting, this is a great program to get out there and have some fun. We had a turkey breast. Jenny made some, and I had Andy Seasonings. Now, I am not sponsored by Andy Seasonings. I don't get a dime for telling you it's a breading, and it's my new favorite breading. That stuff is awesome. I got it on Amazon actually. And look up Andy Seasonings. I'm telling you, we've had walleye with it, and we've had wild turkey, and it was amazingly good. Little flavor enhancer in there. Cookies flavor enhancer. You put that breading on there, and you are good to go. I'm just telling you.
We'll give you a call.
So anyway, that's the turkey thing with the DNR. Go check it out. And I would imagine our buddy Jim and everybody, Jimmy Coffee, and they're out there monitoring the turkey status, because our turkey season is getting close. Our turkey season is getting close. Did I write?
Perfect. All right.
Does it seem late to you this year? Missouri's really late.
That's insane.
It is insane. Did you know that, Andrew?
Wrong, sir.
Andrew,
Wrong.
did you know that?
No.
You didn't know that?
Well, one, because I was talking to caller. I had no idea what you said.
Well, you didn't listen, huh?
No, I was listening to the caller. Hank called in.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
First season is going to be April 14th through April 17th. See, that just seems late to me. Second season is April 18th through April 22nd. Third season is April 23rd through April 29th. And fourth season is going to be April 30th through May 18th.
Holy hole in a donut.
I know. I hate that. I wish you would delete that thing. I am sorry I ever downloaded that. Yeah.
Good day, sir.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You love it. You know it.
Yeah.
Don't give me this I don't like it thing.
I don't like it.
You flowed with it very, very easily there. It's just natural. Just don't let it go. You just keep it natural.
So we got Hank. Hank was the qualifier?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, I'm going to do one more next hour, and then we'll just draw the winner next week. See. That's actually an old radio bit. Sigh. What? It was from Jack Benny. There was something else I was going to tell you guys today, and I am so sorry. I am so out of sorts this week. I mean, it's bad between everything going on with from Monday night, and I just got to bed Monday night. Just got to sleep, and my phone rings, and my daughter is screaming. And that's you don't want to hear that. And then I had to get dressed and rush over their house and see what was going on. And my whole week has been a big poo-poo pile ever since.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you. Bad. Jeff, I think they sell Andes at Tyson's. Well, thank you, Jeff. Andes, that's good stuff, man. If I get some morels this year, I'm definitely rolling that and some little cookies, little egg wash, some cookies flavor enhancer, and some and that Andy's breading. Ooh, dude. I'm not kidding. That when Jenny made that, the dog, I never seen Raven drool so much in my life. He was begging for those strips.
See, now it's like, I mean, he's spoiled. It's like, now I know what human food is now, and
that dog's no one. That dog.
I mean, I want gourmet.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. It's like, I don't want this, whatever you put in my dish. Come on.
I had somebody the other day tell me, well, I don't know why you hunt turkeys. You can't eat them. I said, are you crazy? That's one of the best meals you'll ever have in your life.
Hands down.
Hands down. Yeah. I tell you, I don't know why people have to say anything. I just roll along. You keep scrolling.
Do you ever go to the fair?
Yeah. Do they have turkey? Well, they don't have wild turkey at the fair. They got turkey.
They have just turkey legs.
Wild turkey's a little different than.
I know, but still, it's like turkey for me.
Here's what you do: you marinate them in buttermilk. They take the breast and you clean it up real good, and then you section it off and you marinate it in buttermilk, and then you take you can do it with egg wash or without, but you can take your cookies flavor enhancer.
I prefer egg wash though.
Yeah, egg wash. The batter stays on thicker. It's just that's good, man. And then I take some cookies original with some honey, and that's my dipping sauce, and that is to die for. It is. All right, we'll be back with Dave Larson from Gamehide. Keep it here. It's the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Well, that hour went quick. Good morning, Donovan. There's my turkey boy, my turkey guide.
Trails are not always easy. That's why your boots need to fit and perform when you're outdoors. Itasca footwear.
Where am I hunting at, Donovan? You got me a spot picked out yet?
Itasca learned over the years that only the highest quality materials and hardware is the way to make.
Oh, Josh, it is delicious, buddy. If you've never had that, you got to do it, man. It's flat out delicious, bud. I mean, no offense to, I would say that's better than anything you'd ever get at a restaurant. I just tell you right now, it's just that's amazing. Is Andrew going to make it to the iCubs event or call out sick? Well, he was really sick last time, Jeff. Boy, Jeff's getting on you a little bit. Boy. Yeah, Jeff got on you there a little bit. He was really sick. Yeah, he'll be there. He'll be there. I didn't get one lemonade this year at the Deer Classic because somebody didn't show up to work. I did not get one. Now, Donovan got me a pulled pork sandwich. I will say that about my buddy Donovan, but I didn't get one lemonade because Andrew Brown did not come and stand his post. Yeah. That just ruined the whole thing for me, right?
Protect your pet? No worries. Call Chris at Pet Stop of Des Moines. Chris is the owner of the Pet Stop franchise in the Des Moines area and has
That Stu's Barbecue's got it going on.
19 years. A Pet Stop system will not only keep your
Morning, Doc. Try a slow smoked turkey breast. Oh, I love smoked turkey, Todd. Trust me, a little applewood or cherry wood. That's good stuff, buddy. You can consume turkey and wild turkey in the bottle. There you go, Hank.
Good. Appreciate you jumping on today.
At the same time. For more information on how to protect your body and keep your home looking great.
Oh, he's always hacking. He's got 3 kids.
You'll hit the ground running well with him today.
Pet Stop of Des Moines. Outdoors Dan recommended and breeder approved.
Well, we are just about this 1 minute left in this break.
Are you into shooting sports? Well, if you are, have you ever thought about using your passion to help you through college? Grandview University is a small private college that is looking for students that have a passion for
I got to cut Dave short today. He's got to go to the funeral.
Grandview University has a shooting sports program that, if you qualify, will give you a guaranteed rate for your whole education while on the shooting team. That means your cost won't go up. You will get to experience a new level of competition and learn at a small class size with the feel of a larger campus with a ton of opportunities.
Oh, I know what I'm giving away a couple pairs of hunting boots.
Why not shoot for a college program that has produced countless
2 weeks
and has a winning record of 4 times national champion?
4 times national champion.
Who needs some hunting boots?
Ammo, uniforms, travel, and education covered in your scholarship. If you like to shoot for the stars and push yourself, Grandview University wants to talk with you. For more information, check them out at gmvikings.com.
I think I got a Grizzly cooler to give away too, but I'm going to probably say that to the summer.
Radio and Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio on 1350 ESPN. Hour number 2 is brought to you by the fine folks at Gearhead Archery. You want a new bow that's going to be so maneuverable in a tree stand, ground blind, tree saddle, whatever situation, you're turkey hunting off the ground, then you need to try a Gearhead. The Disruptor 24, the Pivot Carbon 24 are absolutely my 2 favorite bows of all time. And once you get a hold of Skippy Peterson there at Gearhead Archery up in Wisconsin, you're going to talk to the owner and you're going to understand why I love Gearhead as much as I do. You can actually upgrade them with gas bowstrings and cables, and you won't look back. It's going to be the most maneuverable, quietest bow you ever shot. GearheadArchery.com. Check it out. I have not had one person get one and complain about it. That tells you something right there. Speaking of not complaining, I'm going to talk to the guy that keeps me tick-free every year, Mr. Dave Larson at Gamehide. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, Dan. Good morning.
Good morning. Chris DeMont, good morning, buddy. Good to see you this morning up there on the East Coast. You know, Dave, the ticks are out big time. The ticks are out big time. It's not even April, and I'm sick of them already.
It's kind of crazy. All we need is a few good warm days, which a lot of us have had, and those little guys are out, all coming out from wherever they
dug in for the winter, and yeah, it's prime time for any of us out, scouting for turkeys, looking for sheds. We got a few buddies even starting to work on food plot stuff.
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy, man. Well, I don't know what the weather. I don't know how many hard freezes we're going to get. It's not atypical not to have a snow in April here in Iowa. So I'm not going to rule out a little snow here maybe, but I'm just telling you, it's spring's here. I had Raven out shed hunting with me the other day, and I had that Limitic dog vest on him, and I did find one tick, but I mean, I had my I didn't have my Limitic pants on, but I had my pullover, my green long sleeve quarter zip, and it was amazing to me. I didn't have any ticks above the waist. Where my jeans were, I had 3 ticks. Everything else, that Limitic just stopped them.
Yeah, and the pant is a pretty crucial part of it because most of their habitat is 3 feet and lower.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of folks think maybe they're coming out of the trees, jumping on, and they get one on their head. That tick came up, all the way up you and got onto your head. But as turkey hunters, we're sitting on the ground, we're maybe even doing a little crawling or whatever. So the shirt is an important aspect. But if you're walking, yeah, you need that pair of pants.
Hey, sure. I'm going to tell you how important it is to have a Limitic shirt or quarter zip on. If you hunt in a ground blind and you put your ground blind up a few days before and it gets hot or it's cold at night and then it heats up, you will be shocked to see how many ticks you'll have on your chair or crawling on the inside of that blind. Have you ever noticed that, Dave?
I have. Yep.
Yeah.
It's entertained me. Sitting in that ground blind, you can all of a sudden you just start watching. You can see little ticks crawling around.
Yeah. So
I'll snag them off the blind and put them on my Limitic pant and just do a little tormenting.
Yeah, watch them fall off. So how that works is there's a process that you guys use called Insectishield, and that is actually impregnated into the fabric. So that's going to last the lifetime of the garment, and most people wash their hunting clothes maybe 30, 40 times in the life of that garment. It's probably even less with ozonics and stuff now doing the dry wash stuff. It's probably even less than that. But I mean that stuff lasts an incredibly long time.
Yeah, it is permanently fused to the fibers.
Yeah.
So it is literally going to last a lifetime. The testing, the kind of the standard in apparel, and not just because it's got our Limitic process in there, but in apparel is 70 clothes washings, and that's not getting them wet. It's getting, throwing them in for a full washing cycle on there. And it still only loses after 70, just a couple percentage points. So it definitely will last the life of the garment.
Well, you're talking several years for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, most guys, if you wash them 10, 12 times a season, I would, I don't even do that. Unless I got blood on my clothes, I just throw them in my ozonics bag and I do the dry wash.
Yep, I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah, because I don't want my camo fading. So, and you guys just introduced something, and I just got them because you were kind enough to send us this turkey vest. Oh, I have a guy named Chris in New Jersey that watches and listens to the show every week. He asked you to please make it longer, the straps longer, so bigger guys like him can wear the vest. He bought one from you off the website.
I wonder because it does come in 2 sizes.
Oh, he got an extra. He got the bigger size. Yeah, he says you need a chunky monkey size.
Yeah, that's always the challenge in the garment industry. In our main Gamehide line, we've got a customer down south that specializes in big and tall guys, and he starts at 4X, goes all the way up to 7X.
Wow, that's big.
Yeah, there's some big dudes out there.
Yeah. So you guys just introduced something that I don't think I knew about until after the Deer Classic, and you guys came out with pants cuffs, or is like a pants wrap? You wrap it around where your boots and your pants meet to stop the ticks from coming up your pants?
Correct, Dan. Yeah, it's called our Limitic boot cuff.
Boot cuff. There you go.
It's a simple little product, but gosh, what we found is, especially when it starts getting warmer out, the metabolism on for all critters goes up, and those ticks start crawling a lot. And the way the Limitic works is it affects their nervous system, so they need to be on it for a little bit. So if listeners are using the product and see a tick on them, don't freak out. That tick will drop off. It's just getting it, getting the process into their system. And the boot cuff will stop anything if if you're wearing rubber boots or regular leather boots. It just pulls that nice and tight so something can't crawl up underneath.
Oh, okay.
But
that's
the
got
product has got it on the inside, but you know how it is.
Yeah.
You've got a pair of pants on. There's airspace in there.
Yeah.
And those ticks can get up inside of there, and that boot cuff really helps in that situation.
Well, I keep telling everybody if they wear the shirt, the pants, or the bibs and socks, you're gonna be pretty much. And I hate to say it, mosquitoes too. Mosquitoes land on you if you're wearing that. They won't bite you. They'll fly off.
Yeah, it works on all the biting insects.
Chiggers.
I've tested,
yeah, chiggers.
Didn't work on were fire ants.
Yeah, well, we don't want to.
They bit me too fast to react.
Yeah. No, thank you. I hate them things, man. Yeah. I'm excited. You guys came out with that new. It's not really a quarter zip. It's a pullover, but it's got a built-in face mask in it. What's that called?
It's called our AeroFlex hoodie.
Oh, that thing's and it's lightweight too. I can't wait to use that this spring turkey hunting.
Yeah, it's made out of a stretch bird's eye poly spandex, so it's got great stretch to it and really good breathability, really lightweight. Oftentimes up in our neck of the woods here, it's cool in the mornings, so if you want a base layer underneath that, you can do that, but or layer up over the top of it. But when it gets warm out, that thing is perfect.
Yeah,
it really helps on the camouflage standpoint. The hood is really well fitted. So if you want to throw the hood on too, you're really getting great camouflage all over the place with that built-in face mask. Yeah,
and you can pull it right off. It folds back in your hoodie if you don't want to wear it, which is really. I'm just telling you, I actually wore one last fall. That's what I had that on when I shot my buck, and that thing was awesome. And if it gets warmer, you can pull it off, and it just one less thing you got to carry with you.
Yeah, and for us archery guys, that is super easy to slide down if you don't want it up on your face at the moment you're going to shoot. If you're using a kisser or anything else, I shoot with it on, but if it bothers you, it's super quick to just slide it right down. You can still get your anchor point lined up and ready to roll.
Yeah, is this the year we're going to be able to get... Hey, Travis, good morning, buddy. Is this the year we're going to get you moved over to Gearhead?
Maybe.
I think we need to have a Gamehide Gearhead bow made, because Skip can customize that, and I'm seeing some partnership opportunities here, Mr. Larson.
There you go. I like it.
Yeah. Have you met? Have you ever?
Already well aware of our new acquired Predator Camel brand, so we can.
Who Skip is?
Oh yeah, Skip is. I think Skip has done some stuff with Predator.
Oh, he loves Predator. Yeah, he likes Predator.
Yeah.
Actually, he's got that dip on his bows too.
Yeah, that's what I've seen. He's been dipping bows in it. So.
Yeah, no, and he loves. He hunts out west all the time, so that's perfect for out west. Actually, Predator's good anywhere. I was so upset because when you guys bought Predator, Larry or Ryan, one of the two, they were doing something and they had that vest on that had the cross zip, and I called Matt. I said, Matt, you got that in a 2X? He goes, I don't think so. I said, man, if you get one of those, I can't think of a better. That vest is awesome.
Yeah, and we'll obviously be getting more in. When we made the acquisition there, we had the inventory we had, so we are ramping that whole process up.
Yeah, that's fine. I got my Bottomland Gamekeeper vest on, which I'll suffer through with that.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of that, I meant to bring that up, and that's the new AeroFlex. We've got the hoodie and we've got the new AeroFlex pant that have got, also a woven poly spandex, so it's a stretch pant.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe how comfortable those are, Dan. But all of those are now available in Mossy Oak Greenleaf, Bottomlands, and Obsession.
Oh, that's
whatever flavor guys like. We've got a variety of camos in.
You and I have been working together for almost 20-something years, and I've always been a Realtree guy, and I still love Realtree, but I hate to say it, Mossy Oak Bottomlands kind of grown on me. I really like that pattern now.
It is. It's obviously a very effective pattern, but it's just kind of cool to it too.
Yeah.
And in the spring turkey woods, our sales just rock in the Mossy Oak patterns. They are because we still obviously offer a lot of products in Realtree as well, but Certainly a lot of customers out there that really like and appreciate the mossy oak.
Yeah,
Bottom line patterns.
Jeff says, I've had a Limitic now for 2 years. How long does it last? We just told you, Jeff. It'll last the life of the garment, buddy. So as long as the garment's okay, you're going to be good, man.
I have some. This isn't a good statement for business, but I have a pair of pants from 2013 that I just take out every once in a while. I used to wear them, full time, obviously, for a couple of years, and then obviously styles changed and fabrics improved and everything else. So you keep upgrading based on the technology, but I keep taking those out and testing them, and they are still effective.
There you go. Brant's my Upland listener. He says I might add some Gamehide Upland gear this year. There you go. That's music to Dave's ears.
Yeah, and you can wear. We do some of the pants in solid colors on there. The challenging part on expanding into like a face pant, if you put any kind of a waterproof coating or anything on it, it does not jive with the Limitic process. It destroys it, and it's not a chemical that's destroying it. It uses a lot of heat and pressure to get that fused to the fibers of the garment, and that's the process that ruins waterproofing.
Well, I know a lot of guys that outfit upland hunts and stuff, and they love Gamehide. So you and Matt are making some good stuff. Good morning, Richard out there on the East Coast. Good to see you, buddy. Good morning. So, well, I'm gonna go ahead.
The other thing, Dan, I was gonna tell listeners if they're interested, if they jump onto the Gamehide.com website there, make sure that they look at the bundles.
Yeah,
the bundles are great deals. They're for instance, on that Aeroflex bundle, you're getting a glove and a pair of socks and the pant and the shirt for less than just the pant and the shirt cost. So make sure they pay attention to that.
Okay. Now, and that's got a Limitic on it too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So you're going to be not only styling and profiling, you're going to be protected. And Gamehide.com, go check it out. And I already told them that you had the turkey vest on sale for 60% off.
Yep, and there's some other great deals on the website, including on some of the Limitic product right now too. So it's good timing for everybody as we're getting really close to turkey season. So it's a good time to gear up and be ready.
Yeah, unless something happens, I'll be chasing them a week from today. So
yeah. I'm hoping to get out next weekend down at our farm there in western Iowa and do a little shed hunting.
There's no turkey. There's no turkeys in Iowa.
There are no turkeys there.
Yeah. You might as well just stay in Minnesota.
The neighbor made it a little easier. He got a little wild with the matches.
Actually, that's going to help your turkey hunting because you're going to be able to see them.
Oh yeah, and it's you get a little freaked out anytime fires come through, and I use fire a fair amount on management practices there, but I like to be a little selective and not just burn everything. But it is what it is, and didn't do any damage to any of the property, my little cabin or any of that. But
you'll be able to find some sheds and see the turkeys coming.
I'm already, I had some cameras out there, and then they survived. But I'm already seeing deer and turkeys back in there.
Yeah,
it's crazy how fast they just move right back in.
Yeah, they'll move right back in. It's crazy.
Yeah, it'll probably be green by the time the turkey season's coming.
Yeah, within 2 weeks you'll have green stuff in there they'll be eating. So. Jeff says the bundle is what he bought. There you go, Jeff. Yeah,
perfect.
Bundles. All right, I'm going to let you go because I know you got a funeral to go to this morning. But thank you for being.
Unfortunately, I appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks for being a great partner, and we appreciate everything. I already told everybody we're working on something for next year for the Deer Classic, so I told them that's going to be pretty special, and I just appreciate you helping us with all the programs, buddy.
Absolutely, Dan. And the turkey vest you're giving away, you're doing that in a couple weeks.
I've already got it. It's right here at the studio.
You got it.
Yeah. Yeah, I already got it. It's right here. You already sent it to me.
Oh no, I know. I know you've got the vest. I wondered when the winner was going to be selected.
We're drawing the winner next week.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, good luck, everybody. Make sure they get their entry, and that is whoever wins that's going to enjoy that vest.
I'll tell you how nice the turkey vest is. When I gave Todd Rupert the turkey vest at the Deer Classic to give away, he looked at that and said, "Can I keep this?" I said, "No, we're giving that away. I already announced it." He goes, "Are you kidding?" He went and bought one at the Deer Classic online.
Did he really?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. He goes, that is one of the nicest turkey vests I've ever seen. I said, "It's Gamehide. What do you expect?"
And right now, with the deal we've got on them, they honestly, folks, you will not find a better deal on a great turkey vest.
No,
right now.
at least one.
I mean,
At least made that well. Anyway, that thing's made like crazy. So, all right, buddy. If you need anything, let me know. Otherwise, I'll send you some pictures when I get some turkeys down.
sounds good. And wishing all the listeners out there a great turkey season. And be safe. And we'll talk soon.
All right, thanks, buddy. There he goes, Dave Larson, everybody. All right, 819 and some change. I'll take the next two callers, 244-1350. Boo! Boo! Because Andrew's not doing it. Boo! What do you?
Good heads up there.
Yeah. Well, hey, I should. You should be gobbling like crazy on your own.
I
you
should
know.
not be gobbling. That would.
I'm interviewing.
That's a question of sanity.
I'm interviewing, and I just look at you. You should be going. Boo!
Okay, you got it.
Yeah, 244-13. 244-1350. We'll take the next two callers, and then that's it. We're going to draw next week. All right, I'll be right back. Keep it here on 1350 ESPN.
Veins are very important to your arrow flight and for consistent grouping. Flex Fletch and its fine lineup of products has been helping archers steer their arrows for over 50 years. Silent Night vanes are 30% thinner with a much greater taper than vanes out there. This contributes to a dramatic...
I got my arrows done. I got my shotgun pattern. I got all my camo packed. I got my turkey decoys sorted. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. I'm a week ahead of schedule.
A variety of colors, sizes, and styles
Can't gripe about that.
archer to use in their setup. Whether it's for 3D indoor or hunting, Flex Fletch has the vein for you. To see these great veins and adhesives like Zing or Flex Bond to get a great seal on your arrow when you fletch, go to your local dealer or flexfletch.com. Flex Fletch, proudly made in the USA, based out of Minnesota.
You're heading out on your morning hunt.
Okay, next week, somebody is going to win an outdoor call grizzly thermal cup. I will tell you one prize for next week. That's going to be one of them right there. Grizzly tumbler, 20 ounce, baby.
You can use and always have with you. The Onyx Hunt app allows you not only to get
all
from your
set
truck
and you're
to your hunting
qualified.
spots,
If you
it
are the
also
winner,
allows
we'll
you to
give you a
mark
call
and
and let
save
you
your
know.
parking spots, scrapes, food
Thank you
plots,
very
rope
much, David.
lines, or some possible next stand locations. The Onyx Hunt app is also a great way to see your property and know where you stand. Onyx is a mobile app that you can take anywhere. It's recognized by game wardens all around the country as a valuable hunting tool. So, if you want to always know where you are and have the ability to save information that will help you be a better hunter, go download the Onyx
Are we going
Hunt
discoing?
app store today.
Oh, yeah.
Hey everybody, it's Outdoors Dan. Have you been one of the few that have raised your hands to serve? Well, first off, thank you for your service. Everyone at Vet Outdoors has been working hard to continue their mission since it started in 2019. Vet Outdoors is a group of veterans that want to support vets after service by taking them on outdoor activities, providing camaraderie for vets with other vets, and a supportive environment. At Vet Outdoors, you can go on hunting and fishing.
I think Wisconsin's got a deer and turkey expo going on this weekend.
There's also a great fishing tournament every year and other contests.
Show should be about over.
Vet Outdoors is building a new lodge in Lincoln County, Missouri.
Are you at the deer show?
So, if you're a veteran or active...
Oh, you're riding the show on an e-bike? Okay, well, you go have fun. I was going to put you on the radio for 5 minutes, but don't worry about it. All right, you going to have good cell service there? Okay. Hey, yeah, you're all right. Next year, I'm got all my stuff for the Deer Classic pretty much done, but next year I want to give away a compass cart at the booth next year.
Proudly produces treats made in the USA, using only
At the Iowa Deer Classic, yeah. So what I'll start promoting that in January. And then that'll be well, instead of giving away, we got a turkey hunt Donovan gave us, so we'll have that turkey package, and then we'll make yours the grand prize. Okay.
Patriot paws are more than just delicious. They are a
Yeah, I mean it's a year away, but I wanted to do that way we can just build up for your Deer Classic.
Supporting veterans.
first
Okay.
responders,
All right.
shelter dogs.
Yeah.
Find Patriot Paws.
Andrew's going to call you here in about 5 minutes.
PatriotPaws.com to
Okay,
purchase a
bud.
bag today.
Bye bye.
Cables make or break your bow setup.
Boy, did I just work out a deal for you guys. Here, call that number.
It stays that way.
This is Todd with Compass Carts.
Consistent and reliable strings and cables that come with a 1-year warranty. Gaspo Strings, made in Clay City, Kentucky, and family operated. So next time you order a new bow or replace your strings and cables,
I was going to do a deer decoy, but I mean, you can. I'm going to have Todd on. He can tell you. You don't have to use it just with an e-bike.
Food plot seed and deer feed, the Mississippi-based Backwoods Attractions product line has you covered.
Somebody's going to be happy.
Like Trophy Acre, Lazy Acre, Clover Deluxe, and the popular Dixie 6 to their
Boy.
tractors like Game Changer, Sweet Stuff, and Buck Robber. The best way to put it
We
is
need to come out with Outdoors Damn burritos. Breakfast burritos. Wouldn't that be awesome? Have my own breakfast burrito. Have it all over the United States. What's for breakfast? Outdoors Damn burritos.
to set yourself up for a successful fall.
This is the outdoor.
Why can't I be rich? I could do so many things. If I had the money, I would give away a truck every month on the show to one of you guys. I would. All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday morning. I was talking to everybody on the live stream going, we need to come out with like an Outdoors Damn breakfast burrito. Morning there, Durkee. Good morning, Rick Johnson. Good to see you. Wouldn't that be awesome to have like in stores all over the country? Hey, what's for breakfast? Outdoors Damn burrito. If I had money, man, I told everybody this during the break, I would give away a truck every month away on the show to somebody. And if I was super wealthy, I'd buy like a hunting cabin with 10 acres.
Oh, yeah.
I would have contests. We would make people's lives amazing. You know, or at least help them anyway. Wouldn't that be awesome? Yeah. Because I mean, I would still do the show. I love talking with you every weekend. But that would just be so cool to be able to do something like that. Hey, let's Dirk Stark, everybody, Vezer and Flex Fletch, get those lit knocks and get those silent night veins going, right, Dirk? Let's go to talk to Todd. Todd is at the Wisconsin Whitetail and Turkey Expo. Is that where you're at?
Yeah, I guess they call this one the open season expo here in Wisconsin Dells at the Kalahari.
Boy, that's late.
Yeah, it is. It's a good show, though. So lots of people, and we're expecting a big crowd today. So
Skip is actually going to be up there tomorrow walking the floor.
Oh, excellent. I'm sure you'll stop by. Good to see him again.
Oh, he loves you, Todd. He loves you.
Yeah, and he's got some extra cards here. We may have to draw from him when we sell out here. So.
Yeah, well, there you go. So, you know, I've been telling people for a few months now about compass carts, and, you know, I can't wait to get out there and chase birds with them here next week. And, the thing about your stuff is it's really one system. It's a cart, it's the bike hauler, and it's actually one of the most well-designed made carts. And you just don't have to use it with an e-bike. You can use it with an ATV or a Polaris. I'm sure you could drive it around with pretty much anything because you got a 2-inch ball adapter arm on there too, right?
That's correct. So if you got a golf cart, you had a camping ground, anything like that, it's perfect for that.
And the wheels never get flat. I don't care if you run over thorns or goat heads or whatever. You don't have to worry. I will never forget when I first went out to Donovan's a few years ago. I took a bike, and it wasn't a different brand. I'm not going to say what it was. But I was so excited because I was hunting this ground. It was like a couple hundred yards across the field. I get my bike off. I get my cart. I put my stuff on. I put my camera bag, my decoys. I get out there, and then on the way back after I got done hunting, I looked down and all my tires were flat.
I hear that a lot, especially if you're hunting anywhere where there's a lot of thorns.
Well, it was goat heads.
Oh, goat heads.
Yeah. Dirk Stark said maple bacon donuts. Yeah. Oh, that's Daylight Donuts, Dirk. That's what that is. That's Pete's territory. But I got to tell you, Todd is one of the best. Skippy Peterson said. Did you hear that, Todd?
No, I missed it.
Skippy said you're one of the best.
Oh,
Thanks, Gibby. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Yep, there you go. Hey, so you this thing is built to last, and it's not only for hunting. You got kayak rigs coming out. You got I can't tell you all the secrets that Todd told me he's working on, but I'm just telling you, if you hunt by yourself and you struggle to load your deer every year, you don't have to do it anymore. You just get a compass cart. You get your deer, you get back out to where you drop the deer, field dress him, roll him into the cart, drive it back to the truck, and then you leave it in the cart, you just tilt your cart up and you pull it onto the hauler. I call it the hauler, Todd. What is it really called? The base?
The base, I just call it a rack. It's slides
Okay.
under the rack.
Well, I want to get it right. I always mess it up. But you just tilt it and you put it up into the guides and you pull it on. It is so easy and it locks into place and you're ready to go. You don't have to lift anything anymore.
Yeah, especially for the deer hunters. Once you got your deer in there, you don't move that deer again until you're ready to hang it or take it to the processor. So it's really a system that just all works well together.
Yeah, it's go to compasscarts.com. Go online, check them out on social media, and you'll see. I'm not going to keep Todd, but hey, during the break, I talked to Todd, and next year at the Iowa Deer Classic, we're going to do for the grand prize at the Outdoor Call Radio booth. We are going to give one lucky listener a compass cart. Todd, thanks for doing that. That'll be our grand prize for 2026.
You bet. I'm glad to do it.
Well, I'm glad that you're glad.
No, it's been fun. We sure enjoy being on the radio with you guys and talking to everybody. So looking forward to next year.
Yeah, well, we'll get you back on for a half an hour here in the summer, and you got some new model design changes and stuff you're doing or upgrades, and we'll have you on to talk about that. Skippy says it's perfect for all of us old guys.
You got it. That's exactly right.
Yeah, it's good. Hey, have a good show in Wisconsin, and tell them where they can find you again.
Yeah, you can find us at compasscarts.com. We're also on social media, so Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, even a good spot to see some of the extra videos. And we do have the kayak one on the YouTube channel, so if you want to see what that might look like, you can check that out. Yeah,
he does it all, and you can use it on, like I said, you can use it on your e-bike. He's got special adapters. He's also got a 2-inch adapter arm. It's really for any vehicle that you want to use it. You can use a compass cart. Todd, have a good show, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
Thanks, Todd. There he goes. Well, that was cool. That was easy. Got him on. Got a big grand prize for next year. Huh?
You're set.
I got to figure out how I can tie Skippy into that now. We need to get Skip to hire Twisted Sister to do like a Gearhead video or something, and spend the day with Twisted Sister at Gearhead Archery.
Fred Bear.
Yeah. Well, Fred Bear's gone. He's in heaven.
I mean,
you mean Ted Nugent?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, the Nuge. Yeah. Yeah, he's I know Skippy knows Nuge. I don't have the date yet, but there's gonna be a big open house at Gearhead Central this summer. So we're gonna do a show live from there, and we'll have some fun with that one. That's for sure. So 8:32 and some change. Andrew's fantasy football team is open.
Winning. I don't know what you're talking about.
I saw last place Brown.
No.
July 18th. Put that on your calendar, everybody. July 18th. That's going to be the open house. I'm marking it in my calendar as we speak. July 18th.
July 91st. Got it.
July 18th.
July 22nd.
Yeah, don't do that to Skip. Skip will whop you. Great. He'll have Gracie bite your ankle.
I'll just direct all the frustration to you.
Yeah, I don't know what you're frustrated about. It's like Jeff, I just want you to come out and work.
Yeah. Jeff, careful, Jeff.
Do we have to? Are we okay?
I mean, you have 2 big breaks left.
Bob Harris is the 2024 Brass Bluegill Award winner from the Iowa Department of Natural Resources. I'll tell you about that when we come back on 1350 ESPN.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
I don't like that one either.
Well, you're gonna have to love it.
We'd like to introduce you to
I'm not going
Ice. Arctic Ice is a brand new way to keep your game, beverages, and camping supplies cold and fresh wherever your adventure takes you.
So we got our qualifiers. We got everything pretty much ready, right? Oh, you got to call Smelter.
It does not have the slushy mess that can contaminate what's in your cooler. If you like to hunt or fish, look at the Alaskan Series or Arctic Ice Packs that will keep your game or fish at 34 degrees for 3 to 4 days. If you're wanting to really freeze things up, try the Tundra Packs that can keep your wild game and fish at dry ice temperatures for the travel back home. For tailgating or camping, try the Chill and Brew Packs. They'll keep your beverages of choice at frosty cold temperatures 4 times longer than what a bag of ice can. If you want your game, fish, or camping goods to stay fresh and cold as possible without the mess of regular ice, go check out Arctic Ice Packs today. You can find models of Arctic Ice Packs at Sportsman's Warehouse or at www.
There you go, Jeff.
Turkey season is a passion shared by hunters, and it's fast.
Thank you, Chris. You guys be good. I'll see you soon.
Hunting, yelping, and clucking and purring at those Boston drums. Don't you want to have a call to run that you have confidence in? You bet you do, and that's why you need to check out Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls. Todd Rupert is a master turkey call maker from Pennsylvania that is so passionate about chasing toms, he started building handcrafted
The Reaper. Don't feel the Reaper.
You can make the right call when it mattered. Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey calls are made of beautiful woods from walnut to hickory.
There's the Reaper.
The best crystal, glass, slate, and aluminum on all of his pot calls that will allow you to make the most subtle purrs.
Isn't that beautiful?
Cuts and excited yelps that will get any boss tom fired up. Rupert's Roost and Peace
Don't feel the Reaper. Boy, is it hot in here?
You're welcome. From the beginner to the most seasoned turkey.
Hot.
To make the right call when it counts. So this upcoming turkey season, try a Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey call and let that tom
hanging in there, surviving Dan. You know, the usual
Barbecue
saga.
season
Is he working today?
Hey, it's Ellen, and this is Sarah Beth. And a little thing.
I gotta open that door. It's hot.
Smokehouse barbecue bacon sandwich is that zesty
Oh.
barbecue sauce. I love that it was a little sweet, a
Yes,
little
I can.
tangy, and with the mac and cheese. I feel like I tasted the
man.
brown sugar bacon
I mean,
first.
for Dan,
It was
that
the
might be a good
absolute
thing,
best
but hopefully
combination.
for me,
Pro
not so
tip:
much.
3 sandwiches are always better than 1. Order
man.
the Smokehouse barbecue bacon sandwich and a Coca-Cola
it's
on the Chick-fil-A
been-
app for a limited time.
yeah.
Real guests paid for their
Been
testimonials.
working up in Des Moines for
one of the best
most
adventures
week,
you
and
could go on is a
so
northern
it's like a back
Minnesota
and
black bear
forth,
hunt.
and
Hey everybody,
get
it's
back,
Outdoors
and
Dan.
have
Have
a
you
few
ever
hours,
been bear
and
hunting?
eat,
Well, let me
and
tell
then,
you, when you go bear hunting, it's an
There's,
experience
been
where you
little
might
time
encounter
for
not
me to
only
just
just bears, but
relax.
fishers, huge whitetails, wolves, and even maybe
Yeah,
a moose.
so I
One of the best places I know to go on a
and
bear
then
hunt
for
is
me,
Bear
I try
River
I
Guide Service in
stretch it late
northern
into the
Minnesota.
night, and then
Gary Peck has been helping hunters
mornings,
experience hard-pounding bear
mornings
hunts
are
now
always
for
tough,
well over 24 years. Gary knows northern Minnesota is some of the biggest bears in the country, and it's
No,
amazing how
I
quiet they
keep-
can sneak into your
you
stand.
know,
1 second, you're looking at a
youngest
big
keeps
bunch
on.
of ferns.
You ought to see all this
Every
Atlanta
other
Brave
night.
stuff he's got on.
400-pound black
Every
bear
other night
getting your
he's
heart
stopped
jumping a few beats.
twice.
I've shot several big
I don't know
bears.
about you, but I just can't stand the Braves.
I go to bear
Yeah,
hunt.
I
So
mean,
if you
it's
love hunting
exhausting.
adventures and want a great challenge on a bruiser
You
or
know,
grilling, go check
again,
out Bear River
I ain't
Guide
afraid to
Service
call
in
my
Deer River,
baby a jerk.
Minnesota on Facebook. And hey, give Gary a call and he'll get you
What?
planned out on your next
Yeah,
adventure.
he was a big jerk 2 nights
You know,
ago.
jerky is
Got
the
me-
ultimate outdoor
got me
companion.
up 3
Its
times.
convenience and portability are unmatched. Lightweight,
Fuck,
compact,
dude.
and requiring
You hear how he's
no
talking
refrigeration.
about his
It's a
kid?
breeze
Dude,
to
I
pack
like
on
you
hunting
today.
trips where space is kind of precious, you know? A long shelf life offers peace of mind,
Oh,
making it a
I
reliable
sure
food
hope
source
there's
for
a
extended
goal to
trips
all
or
of this.
unexpected
'Cause,
delays.
boy,
Hunting demands stamina. Jerky's high
I'm gonna
protein
have to
content
fight my
provides
wife off and
sustained
buying
energy,
a
keeping you
dog
full and focused
impromptu
throughout long
style.
days in the field. For the perfect
That's
healthy
all you
snack,
need is a dog.
choose just
I
any jerky.
know, but
Choose
it's like I have to
Valor
worry
Jerky.
about.
Valor Jerky takes us
She's
outdoor
looking at a
essentials to the
lab.
next level. Try
Oh,
Valor
brother.
Jerky, bold flavors
Andrew's
like
gonna
tactical
be more.
teriyaki,
He's gonna be
deep
sick
sea
again.
It's just like,
base camp
what
array.
we're gonna
He's
do
getting a
is
dog.
Outdoor adventure,
I said,
reach
if we
for
buy Val,
Valor
then
Jerky. As a veteran-owned
I'm not
company,
doing anything
Valor
with
Jerky
it.
gives
Yeah,
a
you're gonna do
portion of
everything.
every sale directly to
Because
supporting
like,
veterans.
Will you put him on hold and they're having like a 20-minute conversation?
have a conversation with
Next
him.
time you're gearing up for
You're supposed to be running the state. See what I got to put up with?
It's still commercial.
USA.com to
He
Going
doesn't
fishing
like
is
he
something we
doesn't
look
like
forward
us
to all
having
week. We all
conversation.
want to be better at it and use the best
I
gear
know
available.
that
Gear that will
pains him
help us feel
somehow.
the
It
bite
pains
better
me.
and give superb casting performance.
I'm telling you, Jeff, he's gonna miss a lot.
Not much. But we do have about 30 seconds left, so I will get to here.
To be more sensitive with their unique weave design, as much
See,
as
when you go to broadcast school or when you're training, they teach you, hi, it's
No, they do not teach you to
and
do
Andrew Brown. Hey, it's the Outdoors Dan Show. Thank you for being on the show. Let me put you on hold, Dan. I'll be right with you. Simple. No, he wants to have a whole diatribe between breaks.
What word is that?
Diatribe.
Diatribe.
Yeah.
Define that for me.
Diatribe.
Don't just give it to me again. Define it.
Look it up. You're a teacher. You should know what diatribe means. I got a 5th grade education, and I know what diatribe is.
I don't think you do.
Oh, I do.
Oh, my God. Never ends.
I'm telling you.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
Gonna take you for a ride in my brand new car. Gonna take you for a ride in my brand new car.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio. Today we're learning a thesaurus ability of the host. Diatribe is an angry verbal assault. That's what I get from Andrew every week. Angry verbal assault. Diatribe.
Verbal assault. You just misused the word.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did.
Hey, Joe, did you hear how he talked to me?
Elf.
What?
Is that like an angry elf?
An angry elf. That's Andrew. Angry elf.
Angry elf, my butt.
Yeah, he's an angry elf. Call me elf one more time. Hey, is the Quick Lane open on Sundays?
Yes, it is.
What time is it open?
I don't know. I'd have to check.
9 o'clock? 8 o'clock?
Probably midnight.
Yeah, it doesn't open at midnight. Those poor people.
Send them there at midnight, Joe.
Yeah, I'm not getting there. I got to get Jenny an oil change, so.
That's when you get your free oil change at midnight, Dan.
Yeah, there you go. Well, Jenny, I don't get a free oil change when I take Jenny's car in there.
Oh, you don't?
I have to. Are you going to give me one?
No.
Well, there you go. Boy, I see how it is. So what's going on at the Rock?
At the Rock.
Hey, I got my truck. I got my truck back. The paint. They did the collision center. Where I had my paint scratched, and they did an amazing job. It's so nice to have my baby back.
Did they tell you
Do what?
not to do next time?
Yeah, hopefully I don't hit Jenny's car ever again. So, next time I'll try to look behind me. Yeah, and I didn't cause any damage. It just scratched the paint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was important, right?
Right. Well, yeah. I don't. Poor baby.
You need an aesthetic appeal to this whole thing.
I don't know. Anyway, they did Jace, they all did a great job. Jason, they all did good. The collision center did a good job.
Done did good.
So
The little things that matter, right?
it does. Yeah, I was gonna look at one of those little. And I'm glad I didn't because I'm glad I got my baby. So I'm broke. I need to stay what I got.
Give him another year, Joe. He'll be back.
Huh?
Sale day.
You got a big sale today?
Yeah, I told you that 2 weeks ago.
I can't remember.
Come on, Dan.
You're off so much. You're like Andrew. You don't show up at anything anymore.
What?
What? Hey, what'd you say?
See, now guns are out for everybody, Joe. He's attacking anybody.
All day today.
Yeah. Is this where you get like all the buyers fighting over trade-ins and stuff?
Yep, I got 15 to 20 buyers here, and we always do it at the end of each quarter. Well, we took some time off just because during COVID we didn't have any inventory, but now that inventory is doing pretty good, we got enough to kind of do the sales now. So we had one in September and December, we had them, and then we had one now. So it's at the end of each quarter we usually have it just to, end the quarter off on a great note and get some great deals going. So
Okay.
yeah, we'll have 15 to 20 buyers here. We got plenty of inventory to work with, so it's always the best time to make a purchase if you're looking to do something.
Okay. I think this fall we should take a truck and fill it up with canned goods. Have people come and bring a canned good, and then we'll give away like a big prize, and whoever guesses how many cans are in the truck wins a second prize.
Well, what's the second prize?
A turkey.
I got to work on it, but I think it'd be something nice.
Okay.
Yeah, we could give away. Yeah, whatever you want to buy, you got the money. Yeah. So, all right. Well, tell them what's big rebates.
Yep, rebates are good. Everything is good through Monday is when the rebates expire, and then we'll get new ones incentives on Tuesday the 1st. So.
Nope. All right. Tell them where they can find April Fool's Day. Go tell them where they can find you.
1101 Southeast Oral Labor at the Rock, and I'm here all day today.
All right. Well, it's good hearing your voice.
Yeah, you too.
No, I mean that. I miss you.
I miss you too. Stop by sometime.
I will. I'll do that. All right. Well, are you going to be there tomorrow?
Yeah, here all day and today.
No, tomorrow.
No,
Why don't you come out and spend some time with me when I get the oil change?
because I'm tired.
Go make some money. I'll see you later.
Take care. Thank you.
Bye. Thanks, Joey. Bye. There he goes, Joe Smeltzer, everybody. Best salesman you'll ever meet, Carl Chevrolet.
Amen.
Yeah. All right. It's 8:44 and some change. Bob Harris. Harris was started a nonprofit organization in 2020 to promote fishing for junior and senior high school students. The Southwest Iowa Fishing Team aims to promote and advance and sponsor amateur youth fishing days for boys and girls in Southwest Iowa and surrounding communities. Bob, congratulations. You deserve the Brass Bluegill Award from the Iowa Department of Natural Resources, buddy. That's awesome. We need more people like Bob out there doing that stuff. All right, I got to take one more break. I'll be right back. But before I go, I want to tell you about the fine folks at Herman's Fine Jewelers. Herman's is located over there at 2900 University. I want you to remember that. Herman's is located at 2900 University in West Des Moines. They've been helping people for over 40 years. They got over 10,000 diamonds and mountings in stock. They can do in-store jewelry repair, custom jewelry. You won't find nicer people when they're out there trying to help people find the perfect gift, the perfect thing to make a memory, a treasure. Herman's Fine Jeweler is going to be helping you do that. If you got questions, they got answers. 515-222-2600. And remember, they're located at 2900 University Avenue. Don't forget that. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Have you ever been out hunting and starting to do the hard work of breaking down that game you just tagged, only to have your knife fail after you just tried to take the hide off to quarter the animal? Well, let me tell you about a knife that will never let that happen to you. That's Weeby Knives. It's quickly becoming the go-to outdoor knife in the industry. Hey, it's Outdoors Day, and I want to tell you about the most functional set of outdoor knives I've came across in a while. Weeby Knives. Have trouble keeping an
Hey, Brian, what's up, buddy?
Replaceable scalpel blades that make sure you always have a sharp.
So she wants to get a lab, huh? And you got 3 little kids.
Well, it was whatever the shelter out there this week.
Okay.
I said no.
Yeah.
We already got one thing keeping us up all
Who's
night.
going to pick up the poop?
Plus, she's got my oldest, just brainwashed.
Kids should have a dog.
I agree.
But you got enough on your plate.
Let's let this baby learn how to feed itself first. Let's get to a point where it's more sustainable. Then we can have a dog.
Dogs make kids' lives way better.
I agree.
Especially true when it comes to Gearhead.
I just think now is not.
How old's your little one?
My littlest is 7 months.
Oh, you need to let him get
let him get to like a year or 2,
at least a toddler.
I mean, I can't do it like a baby.
Andrew put his foot down. Andrew ain't got no foot to put down.
They are constantly looking at ways to keep Gearhead bows quiet.
When Andrew just says yes, ma'am, and how high.
Head over to your nearest dealer.
He's a good hubby. He listens. I'm hoping to get the Chico Outdoors event, the 12th. Looking forward to meeting you. Oh, great. I am not going to be at Chico, buddy. I'm going to be out there I'll be out at the Creek Archery on May 20th. I'm sorry, May 18th. I will be at Creek Archery for an outdoor day there. I'll be out there turkey hunting during the week, but May 18th I will be in Yukon, PA at Creek Archery, buddy. Come out and see me. Love to see you. What are you naming the dog, Jeff wants to know. But you should go to Chico. You should go to Chico. That's a great event. He said no. Yeah, he said no, and that's going to last about 2 minutes.
Yeah. Depends on when we get it. If we get it when I want to, I'll let the kids name it. If we get it now, Fido.
Yeah, I'm just telling you right now, Rover will be there probably in 2 weeks.
Minnesota. Stop
Fido.
by Fred's
Yeah,
Live Bait
Rover.
Tackle in Deer River.
He'll be called Shadow because he'll be following Andrew everywhere.
Yeah.
Sean and
I'm
Aaron
going to be the
Fred's
one that
Live Bait
gets
Tackle and Winnie Training
stuck with
Post
that.
get you on fish fast.
Uh-huh. That's what I should have named Raven. He follows me everywhere.
Shooter Supply in Urbandale. We are a
Thanks,
full-service
buddy.
gun shop that specializes in helping you find the right firearm for your needs. We carry new and used firearms for all shooting disciplines, from self-defense to shooting.
I've never had a dog that mopes when I leave. That dog of mine, he'll wait in the garage until I get home. If it's garage ups and it's nice out, he won't go in. He just stays there until I come home. I mean, you got to love that loyalty in a dog, but I feel bad.
Add higher-end guns to their collection. JL also has a full-time gunsmith on board that can help with all your gun repair needs. So from ammo and hearing protection,
I will send Andrew some poop bags. He's going to need them.
we handle it all at JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. Please stop by and see us at 6931 Douglas Avenue in Urbandale, or call us at 515-331-1577. That's
Did we give that photo fan away last week?
1577.
I don't think we did, did we?
At American Family Life Insurance, we know that protecting
thought
your
about
family's
combining
financial
it with
future
something.
is a priority, and life insurance is an easy way to help make that happen. You'll feel good knowing you've taken steps to protect what matters most if you were to pass away. Plus, life insurance is often more affordable than you think. Let's talk about options that fit you. Contact Darren Islander, agent at 515-964-7575 today.
American Family Insurance.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Hi, this is your old friend Speed over at Speed's Golf Cars.
Oh, Speedy boy. I talked to Speedy this week.
We're a club car dealer, so we've got a nice selection of new onward cars, as well as a good mix of utility cars as well. We've got a number of pre-owned golf carts in all types of price ranges. Available with fancy wheels, stereo. We've got it here at Speed's Golf Cars. Let the folks at Speed's handle your golf cart needs. Check out our website for a complete inventory at speedsgolfcars.com.
Have you been looking for an easier way to haul your gear for your outdoor adventures or projects? Well, have you looked at Compass Carts? Compass Carts offers a unique and durable system for all of your outdoor needs. Compass Carts works with your e-bikes for easy loading of your game gear or what you need to go to camp, tailgates, or to the project site. They offer several hitch options so you can use your ATV or your side-by-side as well. Compass Carts have great suspensions that hold up to big payloads, wheel options that
Yep.
can handle over 300-pound
I'm trying to think. I thought I had an Onyx, a year of Onyx on me, but I don't. I don't want to give that away because I don't want to. If I give it away, I want it to be here at the station. So next week for trivia, I better tell everybody on the air because they're not hearing me if I tell you guys on the live stream.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. So next week, I thought I had an Onyx gift certificate with me, and I don't. I don't know what happened to it, but like I said, it's been a week. I'm going to give away a photo fan and a year supply of, well, it's not a supply, it's a year subscription to Onyx Hunt. We'll give it away next week as a trivia, okay? So, no trivia today, sorry. I swear I put that in there today, but I didn't. So, I don't want to give it away unless, so we'll do trivia next week, and we'll give that to one, we'll give that away, and I don't know. We'll maybe do something else. See, I'd like to give away a big Weeby knife, but see, we can't give knives away on the show no more. I got to do it on the app. No, that's the station rules now. Yeah. It's not a hot dog. I tell you who a hot dog is Dr. Scott Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi at Advanced Family Dentistry, 907 North Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. You can call him at 515-964-1490 or check him out anytime at ankenysmiles.com. Dr. Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi, Dr. Brandt, Dr. Stewart, Dr. Williams, they'll take great care of you and your family for all your dental needs. If you are new to the area or just looking for a new dentist, I would definitely head your wagon over to Advanced Family Dentistry and check them out. And you go check them out anytime at ankenysmiles.com. They've been voted best dentist practice in Ankeny forever, and there's a good reason for that. So, I will tell you the trivia answer next week. 2900 University Avenue. 2900 University Avenue. That'll be the trivia question.
Black and white, clear as crystal.
You know what? You're only allowed to play one of those liners once a show.
Oh, no. I get to have fun with it.
Where's your check at?
Check back. Go away.
Yeah, I will take your check back. Ah. Yeah. Been seeing a lot of gobblers out. It's about that time. Brian, I'm telling you, they're breaking up, buddy. They are breaking up. It's going to be a good season, I think. Everything's so late this year. Even Easter's late this year.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. Last year, Easter was early. I don't know why is that.
Overcorrection.
I don't know what it is, but it's just crazy. I don't know. Trying to think what else. I'm excited. We're going to get a compass cart for the Deer Classic next year. We'll have that Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey package and that hunt to Kansas.
Yeah.
And then we'll have a compass cart.
Wow.
I mean, Donovan was so impressed with that thing, he bought one. He bought it at the show.
Right then and there.
Right then and there.
I mean, good things.
It's just amazing. I don't know. Yep. Well, I want to thank our guests, Andrew, the Andrew at Tackle Talk Radio. That's a good Andrew there. That boy's on it. I'm telling you. Want to thank him for popping on. Dave Larson and Gamehide. I want to thank our buddy Joe Smeltzer, our buddy Todd Hansen over at Compass Carts for coming on. I want to thank you for listening today. And it was a better end of the week than the start of the week, that's for sure. I just got a text from my son saying that it looks like his mom is going to be able to come home today. So thank you for all your prayers again for that. And we won't know anything for a couple weeks, so keep praying for him if you can. I know my kids would really appreciate that, and I do too. Great show today. Have a great week. I don't know what kind of week I'm going to have, Jeff, but thank you for saying that. It was a nice show, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
We had some fun. We had some educational stuff.
Sure did.
I learned a little bit.
Yeah.
Andrew slacked as usual.
Never.
Yeah. Ankeny Angels. Go Ankeny Angels.
Ankeny Angels.
Let me see your,
horrible.
Let me see your hat.
No.
Give me your hat. Give me your hat. Yeah, I'm going to show you. Look, Ankeny right there, baby. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Ankeny right there. I got to look at this all show.
That's a good... You are blessed to look at that all show is what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay.
Pipper Jones.
You are horrible.
Yeah.
You have no. You cannot step foot in Georgia.
Yeah, I drive around Georgia. I try to avoid Georgia. It was a good show. Thank you, Rick. That's awful nice of you, buddy. Rick's a nice guy. Congrats to all the winners. I mean, I know everybody's going to enjoy their prizes this week. So, all right, before we get out of here, if you have not downloaded the Outdoor Call Radio app, we got great shows Monday through Friday. The only time you really get to hear me is Wednesday at 5 when we do Turkey Talk Live. Everything else is 17 great outdoor shows. Whether you're into upland hunting, trapping, whether you like to go fishing, whatever, there's such a good diversity of programs there for you. And hey, send me a screenshot, email me a screenshot Monday through Friday, and you got a chance of winning some nice stuff. So download that radio app on your device app store, the Outdoor Call Radio app. Andrew and I will see you next week. Have a great week. God bless you, and be safe out there. Bye, everybody. Thank you, everybody. I have got to run. You guys have a great weekend, and thank you, as always. We couldn't do it without you. Please have a great week. Thank you, Jeff. We learned Andrew is getting a dog. Yes, we have. I'll see you on Wednesday, everybody. Thank you.